It is now Sunday morning in Nepal, and tens of thousands of people who spent the night in the streets were woken up with powerful aftershocks. Tonight, we know more than 1,900 people across the region are confirmed dead, including 17 hikers who were killed when an avalanche caused by that 7.8 quake slammed the base camp at Mount Everest. That's up from the 10 people killed on the mountain we first told you about at 5. And there is still an unknown number of people missing there tonight, and fear that aftershocks could cause more avalanches. This is the largest quake to hit Nepal in more than 80 years. The tremors leveled houses and sent thousands of people pouring into the streets to escape falling debris. We found out 3 of our local climbing companies had employees on Mount Everest when the quake hit. And tonight we've learned at least one member of those teams is among the dead. KIRO 7's Henry Rossoff is live at the University of Washington, where members of the local Nepalese community gathered tonight. Henry.
And this really hit home for those Nepalese students and really just all members of the Nepalese community as they met here in a room here on campus. This also, as you mentioned, Lindsay, claimed the life of one woman employed by a local climbing company.
It's continuously raining heavily, and all the houses are destroyed.
Raj Sharista was on the verge of tears while he talked about his hometown in Nepal. It's right in the epicenter of where the 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck. He recalled the painful conversations he had with friends and family early this morning.
Those small kids, they are crying on the background of the phone.
Sharista was at a meeting set up by the Nepalese Student Association to discuss the best way to help their friends and families back home.
All of the buildings, they are constructed with the mud and the stones, and they were destroyed. It was so heartbreaking, you know.
The quake also devastated the climbing community around Mount Everest. These pictures from guide groups show the mangled mess created by an avalanche and falling rocks at base camp. At least 17 died, including field medic Marissa Eve Girawang, employed by Seattle-based Madison Mountaineering.
Very vibrant, youthful, and very well liked and loved by the team.
Kurt Hunter with Madison says it's a chaotic scene surrounding the climbing camps right now, with limited communication and climbers stuck at elevation. All this almost exactly a year after what happened on the mountain in 2014.
We had the horrific avalanche that occurred off of the northwest shoulder of Everest into the icefall that claimed the lives of 16 Sherpa, including 3 from our own staff.
And we have information about how you can help the local community raise money. That's at KIROTV.com. Check that out. Live in the U District, Henry Rossoff, KIRO 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Henry. And we also know a Google executive was killed in the avalanche. Dan Fredenberg had been scaling Everest for the past 3 weeks, and his sister posted this picture on Instagram today, saying he died from a head injury.